Hey, good morning. This is Debbie, and this was a shirt my daughter gave me last year for Christmas, I think. Oh, maybe it was the year before, but I haven't really ever worn it because it didn't fit until now. And now it's almost baggy. I love that. I don't know what size it is. But anyway, this is day, I don't know. It'll be 4 months tomorrow. I do know that. So I don't know how many days, but it's 4 months tomorrow. And I still weighed 162 yesterday, but I'm back up to 163 today. Look, I don't weigh myself every day because, well, maybe sometimes I do, but I've just always wanted to tell you guys what's going on with me so that you know. So, like, if you're somebody else who has seen, like, a lower number and then you're back up 3 pounds, I guess I feel like by telling you what's happening with me that happened, then you'll know that it could probably happen to you. And, we're all figuring this out together. Oh, I've got peacocks coming to visit. Hope they're nice. Let's see. I'm feeling really well, but I'm exhausted from the week. But, I'm 70. I guess after a busy week like that, I'm supposed to be a bit tired. So anyway, I am not going to beat around the bush with you. I actually haven't even washed my hair, so that's why the hat's on. Anyway, so as far as the next part of my story, I guess I'll tell you that. Well, first of all, I wanted to tell everybody thank you so much for all the encouragement. You guys all just don't realize how much I like hearing from you. And, I even have some races going with my weight with some of you. You guys don't even know it's a competition, but I like competition, so I made it one. As far as my ongoing story about my testimony, if that's what you want to call it, my journey, when my mother was dying with hospice in the nursing home in 2017, I walked in and one of the hospice workers said, "While you were gone, your mother told me you were very independent." I was surprised that was the word she used because looking back on it, I would say rebellious. From the time my grandma told me, that, when I went to grandma and told her I was being abused or molested, and she said that's what boys do. I can remember thinking to myself at such a young age, well, this is stupid, and I obviously don't have anybody who's taking care of me. And I am 5 years old, and why isn't anybody watching me? And why, so I just have to take care of myself. I'm going to build the walls. I'm going to, never mind. I just thought I don't trust anybody. Not gonna put down my guard to anybody. I guess that's the same thing. But I just got really quickly, I just got where I just felt like I could take care of myself. So anyway, one of the first things that I remember is being in kindergarten. And I had gone to nursery school with like 7 or 8 of my friends. And when I got to kindergarten the first morning, I realized that most of my friends were in the other class and I wasn't having it. So apparently I threw a fit. I remember my mother coming in to the school and pretty soon I was in the class I wanted to be in. So, and then another time, my dad had picked me and wasn't my cousin, he was my uncle because grandma adopted him, but he was not that much older than I was. But anyway, my dad had picked us both up from school, and then Kimmy would go back to school in the afternoons. I wouldn't. So I decided I was going to go downtown and explore. We lived like 7 miles out in the country. So I got in the car behind my dad's seat and I stayed down there and snuck all the way into town. And we dropped Kimmy back off at first grade, and then my dad went and parked at the factory that my grandparents and, well, my family owned, the styrofoam company I told you about. And so I waited like 4 minutes or so till I got out of the car, and then when I felt like the coast was clear, I got out and I was just walking downtown, and I heard my dad come out and use my whole full name, which, that's always scary. And he asked what I was doing, and I said I was exploring. I wanted to go into town. So, at the time, I felt like I was really grown up. And it really took me a while, and I started exploring and watching other 5-year-olds. And it really made me realize that I had still just really been a baby and not old enough to be exploring town by myself. Of course, those days were different. I'm not saying that. But, yeah. So anyway, I just started off, on a wrong note, making these vows in my heart that I couldn't trust anybody. I wasn't going to trust anybody. Nobody was going to tell me what to do. And I've discovered through my life and through my journey that those vows you make are very important to deal with. I've had to go back since and just really learn to trust God. And what was really hard about that is, Jesus was a man. I mean, he was totally God, but he was totally man. So I discovered even in my heart that I had rebellion towards the Lord because he was just another guy. And I didn't like guys. And so, that's just the way it was. So anyway, I guess I said enough there. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing. I don't know. Just let me know. I feel like maybe I'm not talking enough carnivore. Although I just don't feel like I've got anything else to say about that except I feel great. I just feel great. I look great. I'm looking great. So anyway, you guys have a good one. I hope you're all feeling great too. Bye.